All right, so page 241, number 18. This one asks for the balance after 24 months. If you put money in a savings account that earns 5% interest, and if you make some monthly payments or deposits of $125. So we need the formula for this, and that formula is this. The annuity equals the payment amount times 1 plus the rate over n, which is how many times we compound it per month, to the exponent nt, minus 1, all that's the numerator, divided by r over n. And that formula is on page 228. So on page 228, they just use y for number of years instead of t for time. But then you have that formula to consult. So what we want to do is we want to take all of this and convert all of this. So remember, time is in years. So 24 months, remember, then that's 2 years. And then 5% interest, remember that becomes 0.05 because we want it as a decimal. And then the 125 for the payment amount. So the annuity then becomes, annuity is just a fancy word for the value of the money at the end of whatever time period. So is our payment amount, which is a 125, because we're putting that in every month, times, and then the numerator here is 1 plus 0.05 divided by 12. So we have that. Take that to the nt, and n is 12, and time is 2 years. And I know I can multiply that right now in my head, but the first part of any formula is just plug in all the numbers and then do the calculations later. Minus 1. And then my denominator is still that 0.05 divided by 12. So if we bring this up on the calculator, we can do 0.05 divided by 12. So you could store that if you want. If you have the TI-84, then you can store that. Or let's just take it from here. So that number, and then we go back to plus 1, and then take it to the exponent of 24. So then we have that number. I'll just do plus 1. Enter. Take that to the exponent of 24. Hit enter. And then subtract 1. Hit enter. And then notice then the numerator, but I can just do that again and just use parentheses again. I'll take that answer divided by, so that will automatically come up, and then I'll do in parentheses for the denominator, 0.05 divided by 12. So there we go. And then we get that $25. Then notice we're just walking through this with order of operations in here, take it to the exponent, minus 1, then divide, and then I'll multiply it by this times 125. So then that answer times 125 gets us $31.40 and 24 cents. So if you're able to do this, then the annuity would be $31.40 and 24 cents. So if you're able to save $125 a month, then in 2 years you have $3,000.